Hey, what's going on, folks? Klutch here. Welcome back to Hazzard County. Guys, we have been, we're working away. Summer is here. Look at this. Look at these fields. They look fantastic. Everything's blooming. We are looking really good. Temperatures are getting nice and warm. But today, well, we're doing more company work. More global company work. Yeah, that's right. So we're going to head over to our flour mill to start with. I've got to take a load of wheat over that way. And then we'll probably pick up some of that flour and see if we can pawn that off on someplace else. I've got to check our bakeries, our cookie factory, Klutch's buttons. Is that what we're calling it? Someone had that comment below. That made me laugh. Anyways, let's load up and head on out. Bitter batter.
Klutch simulations.
All right, just loading up right now. This Travis end dump. We're loading it up with some wheat. You know what? We're only going to get another half a load of wheat in this. I think maybe one more load. I can't remember if we're in like around 70 or 80,000 liters left in here. But this is the last load of wheat I'm going to take down probably to our flour mill for the season. We'll see. We'll find some more someplace else. I don't know. Maybe we can harvest another field someplace else. But anyways, that's it. That's all. Let's jump on in. Close this up. Oh, that's turn indicator. There we go. Nice. All right. So we've been really working on these global companies, guys. You know that I've turned into a bit of a businessman here on Hazzard County. I think the farming has definitely taken a second seat to us versus all these companies we're running. Now, that being said, the companies are pretty profitable. I'm really quite impressed with most of them, for the most part. Now, that being said, the old Klutch Brown Water Factory, that's really what's keeping us afloat. Let's be perfectly honest here. I'm not blind to that fact. That factory makes us a ton of money, and it's relatively easy to keep it going. It's just ridiculous how much we can make off that place. All right, under the bridge and down into the county we go. Now we're going to need to figure out exactly what else we can get done today. I need to go check on, well, our little micro-brew we got going on. Yeah, that's going to looking pretty good. I haven't really decided a name still for it, so for now it's just, Klutch's Brew I think is going to have to do for the time being. But we need to go check on that. I know they've got some there. We'll see if we can maybe sell off a little bit just to get an idea what kind of prices we can expect from that micro-brew. All right, here we go. Flour. Here we go. Pull on in. Dump this off. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. This end dump does not like dumping in here. It's a bit of a pain. We got to really watch ourselves. I definitely need a bottom dump trailer for this, a gravity wagon of some sort, because it does not like to dump in here. Oh, man. How did I do this last time? I think we ended up going up into the roof a little bit, didn't we? It kind of got snagged up in there. I can kind of just, I don't know, let's see if we pull forward. How far forward does it allow me to do it? No. See, it won't go that far. We got to get it inside somehow, and I need to get up against that far wall. So let's push this all the way in, and then back this way here. Oh, man. I don't really like the way this is going to situate myself. All right, let's see if we can try this one right up against the side. And let's lifty left. All right. So it should be somewhat okay right up along the far side there, I think. As long as we're not coming through the wall. No, it's up into the rafters, but that's okay. And awesome. It dumped it all in. I like it. You just don't want to hit this front part because that's where you're going to get all hung up, I believe. Excellent. So we got a full load of wheat in there. And 43,000 or 49,000 liters of wheat is now into their storage. Look at this. We got a field over here that's ready to be harvested. That's craziness. Craziness. All right, let me run around the backside here. So we've got a decent amount of flour showing up. Not a ton, but what do we got? 10, 11, 12, 13 pallets ready to rock here. So you know what? I don't think I need any of this flour for any of the business we're running. Let's see if we can sell some of this around the county and just see what we can make for some flour. We'll get rid of this stuff and see just how this is going to work out. All right, we'll dump off the end dump. We're going to grab on to our curtain side. Now, I've left the forklift over at the micro-brew. I don't know if that was a good idea, but it is what it is. So I know, you know what, we've got the forklift over. We've got a forklift actually at the flour mill, so we should be okay there. Oh man, I wonder if I can. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can figure a way of unloading this. That's going to be the fun part. We'll see what we got. I think we may have some other solutions. Maybe we'll figure something else out. Turns out this is a pretty full load of flour, actually. That's quite a bit. We probably could have fit another, what, 6 on there? Maybe not quite. Anyways, what I'm curious about, there's no way this is going to work, is it? Can I load this forklift on the back? Is this possible? I have no idea. I want to find out now. I don't think this is going to work, but you know what? It's worth a shot, just in case. It'd be nice to have a forklift with me. I'm just saying. Come on, baby, get in there. Is it gonna fit? I think I might fit in there. Is this gonna work? Okay, and lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. Oh yes, it's gonna work. Okay, and the strap. Will the strap work on this? Is there a? Where's the strap? Oh, it doesn't see it. Is it too high? Maybe. Will that work? No, I can't strap this one on. Okay, I'm gonna see if I don't have to go far. I don't have to go far. That's as far up as it goes. We're gonna drive this really nice and easy and see if this forklift stays on. Why not? It should work, right? Yeah, it's gonna work. It's definitely gonna work. Let's go. Put the tarp on. Let's get out of here. All right, we're on the road, leaving the flour mill. Look at this. It's holding. It's holding still. Oh, I'm off the road. We don't need to go far. We really don't need to go far. In fact, yeah, it's just like around the corner here. Let me show you. You can kind of see it actually. We're going to come up to a sign here. I'll show you exactly where we're going. But there is a flour area in town here, a bakery in town. Now, we've kind of taken all the business away from them, to be perfectly honest. Because, well, ours is so much better, but, well, it is what it is. We're just driving prices up right now, that's all. Where is it? It's on our left here somewhere. Oh, we got fields warping in everywhere right now. It should be right on our left. I can't remember exactly which turn it is. Did I already miss it? No, it's got to be up here somewhere. I'm probably going to drive right beside it. Oh, there it is. There's the orange sign. All right. Just pull in right here. This is what I'm looking for right about here. Flash Bakery, Hazzard Dairy. There we go. Cool. Is it Flash's Bakery? Anyways. We'll pull on in. Now we've got the dairy on our left and the bakery is on our right. Let's see. Oh, stop, stop, stop. I didn't think that was going to open up for a second. All right, there we go. Hazzard Dairy and the bakery. You know what? You got to see the signage they got here. I'll show it to you here. This is good. This is good. This is good. Isn't that Roscoe's Hound? Isn't that who it is? Bun, egg, and root crops. Flash Bakery. I love it. That's awesome. So we need to deliver flour and eggs right here. All right. Now, this nice building, but I mean, yeah, not gonna do much sales here, right? Just a big warehouse. I'm gonna need to unload these out of the back of this this trailer. We're gonna have to open up the sides of it and unload it, see what we get. Hopefully, we got a decent amount for what we got for flour here. I'm curious to see what it turns out to be. But what I'm really kind of impressed is the fact that the forklift made the trip without, well, I wouldn't say no issues, but it made it. Let's get this thing fired up. I'm surprised, actually. I didn't think it was going to make it down here, guys. I thought for sure this was going to cause me more, oh, there we go, more issues than it was going to be worth. I'll take it. All right, let's grab some of these pallets and load them up. Now, like I said, I could have used these for our bakeries, but we're full still there. I don't have a use for it yet, and I'm just making flour, more flour than I mean, I guess I could stockpile it. Am I hitting right into the wood? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I could stockpile it, I'm sure, which would have been fine. But why not just sell it off right now? Prices are pretty good here, so we'll see what we get per pallet. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be anything close to what we get for the cookies and stuff, but nice. 6 grand per pallet, roughly. That's not bad. I'll take that. That's all right. I think we were getting, what is it for the cookies? I think we're like 9, somewhere around that range. So once we turn them into cookies or bread, you get substantially more. But that's still, you know what? That's not bad for what we're using this for. Now, the big question would be, if we were to take the wheat on its own, just without taking it to a company, just sell the wheat as is, do we ever make the same amount? That is a question that I'd like to try and figure out, but oh man, the math on that, I need somebody who's more talented in math to try to come up with all those numbers. It wouldn't be that difficult, I suppose. But, yeah, I don't know yet. The math on it would be, you'd have to really figure out exactly how much flour we're getting per 50,000 liters of wheat, and I have no idea what those numbers are right off the top of my head right now. I haven't been keeping track of that, so that's something, you'd have to definitely go and figure out So, anyways, that's something we're not worried about for now. I think it is still definitely more than just taking wheat or barley straight out and selling it off. I think going with the company route is going to give you a bit more money. At least that's what I've been finding so far. I mean, we're doing fairly well, but that being said, the brown water, I mean, I can't ignore that fact. You make so much money from that stuff, it's kind of ridiculous. All right, we're done loading that all up. We made quite a bit. What do we have? Almost 100,000 bucks, 100, maybe 80,000, looks like 80,000 bucks roughly. Yeah, that's all right. I'll take that. That's easy money in the grand scheme of things. So once again, we're still making flour down there. We just got to let it sit for a bit now. I got to load this thing back up. So flour's looking good. We're running low on wheat, mind you. That's one thing that I don't have a ton of anymore. We've kind of used almost all of it up that we got from our last year's harvest now. And I'm stuck with I got a bunch of barley still, which, well, you know what we're planning on using with barley, right? So I don't know if we're going to get a lot of use out of that or not. I could use that. I could bring barley down to that flour mill and use that if I wanted to. That's an option we could use. But I don't know. I think we're still going to be better off. I mean, we're going to sell stuff way more for, well, both our brown water distillery as well as the new micro-brew want barley. So I think that's better off to use it there. You know what? I'd almost consider buying wheat and barley, I think, for those. I think our profits are so good. Now, I don't know about the microbrew, but the brown water, I definitely would. Let me go drop this off. I got to go drop this forklift back off at the flour mill. It's only down the street, of course. But the rest, we'll take the curtain side back with us. I think we're going to take a trip, guys. We need to go back out. We're going to go check and see how our new microbrew is doing. So it's been a good 24 hours since, well, we first set up our microbrew. I have no idea how much there's been made there in the last 24 hours. You can see we're at, what, 10 o'clock the next morning. So it's been about 24 hours, a little less actually. But anyways, that would be enough for, well, 10 pallets over at our brown water distillery. Yeah, the old Klutch whiskey or Klutch moonshine would be definitely in full effect in that same time frame. Actually, I do need to restock some supplies there. It's not running right now, but that's okay. We may do that later on. We'll see. So as for our microbrew down here, let's pull on in, and we'll see exactly what we got going on here. Whoa, nice. There we go. So there you go. Microbrew's sitting over there. You could kind of see the stack up. I was hoping it would be. You could kind of see when it was operating, kind of like where our distillery fires up a little bit more. But there's nothing really there that I've noticed. Now, we'll see what kind of money we're going to get off this. I don't think it's going to be as good. You know what, the prices don't look as good. But that still all depends on the amount of product it uses. I have no idea. So it just looks like the prices aren't quite as good as our moonshine. So it is what it is. Let's pull on it. All right, I can see some pallets there. And there's our forklift. You know what, I'm going to go all the way to the end and wrap this thing back around again. Now, 24 hours, like I said, we'd have 10 pallets of moonshine, but it looks like we've only got, what, 4? Not even? It's definitely not as quick as, oh, this is not good, as our distillery, that's for sure. All right. Let's back this up. Let's see if I can get this out of here. This is going to be a bit of a fight. I didn't plan this out very well, did I? All right. Crank this over. Oh, man. This isn't good at all, guys. How am I going to do this? You know what? We'll just pull a Yui right here. We could do it this way here. This forward turn's pretty sharp. Crank it right over and jackknife it. There we go. I like it. All right. Get this thing pulled over beside, and we'll just start loading up these kegs. Now, the nice thing is, I do like the packaging. Shut this off. Hop on out. Oh, I did it again. I gotta quit doing that. I need this open. There we go. That's better. Gotta open that curtain side. I almost forgot. There we go. So we do have everything packaged up, and I do like the packaging. Look at that. Look at all the kegs. Oh, that's great. So these got to be transported over to the warehouse, I think it's called. That's the sell point for all these kegs. Unfortunately, well, the bar here, Applebee's, that's just a whiskey bar. That's all it is. So they'll take the moonshine. They have no use for our beer. Oh, man, that's disappointing. I was hoping I could take that there, but the only place that really wants this stuff, that at a decent price at least, is the warehouse. So we're taking it to the warehouse. It is what it is. All right, let me load this stuff up. We got four pallets. That's not. Oh man, I was hoping this like all 20 of these would be full. That's what I was hoping for. But you know what? It is. What that I can do about it. Let's grab that. This little forklift is not as good as the Manitou, I'll give you that, but it is convenient the fact that, well, where you can store it. It does have its upsides, I suppose. Have to jam this right at the front, I guess. Push this in. Perfect. Right there is good enough. I'll just shove it back with the next one. Come on. Cool. And you know what? I didn't check as well. Let me just run over here and take a look at our stock. What do we have for stock in here? Do we run out of pallets? Oh, man. Okay. You know what? That's actually quite a bit. We still have quite a bit left of everything. That seems like 17% of pallets, but that's really what we only used a couple, maybe like 100 of whatever that is. I can't really say in liters, can you, for pallets? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't seem bad as far as the amount of use of product. So I guess that's one good side, but I was still hoping for more product to be sitting here waiting for me when I showed up. All right, let's spin this around. We'll just shove the other one in a little bit further. I'll have to get up here and push some stuff around, I'm sure. I'm not that great at loading these with this forklift. This one here, it's a little bit finicky, I find. Whoa. When you give it the gas, it doesn't take off right away. It seems like you got to have about half throttle in order to get any kind of momentum out of this little forklift. Cool. All right, I'll finish these last two off, and then off to the warehouse we go. Once again, this feels like a bit of a waste to use this massive curtain side with only 4 pallets, but I don't know what else. I guess I could have brought that smaller little enclosed trailer we got. That would have worked just as good. Excellent. You know what? I don't even need to move stuff around. We better bring the forklift with us. I don't think we have anything over on that side to unload with. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to bring the forklift just in case they can't just unload off a dock or something like that there. I don't remember. I'm sure I think we offloaded some brown water there at one point, and I don't remember how well it worked. There we go. Just leave that there. Strap this on. Good. Let's put our straps down on this too. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we got the micro-brew. First load is ready to rock and roll. We're short, I think, 1 keg on this one here. You can see it's down maybe 10%. All right, let's see how well our brewery goes over here, our micro-brew. I'm hoping that it's still decent for what we get. We'll find out. We'll see if it's anything worthwhile. Oh, another one just popped in. All right, let's go sell this off. We have really been lucking out with the placement of these factories so far and where we need to sell them off. I mean, we're just literally 5 minutes down the road here, and this is the drop point for our micro-brew. That works out so well. All right, let's pull on in. Now, I have a funny feeling I'm going to need to, yeah, I'm going to need to definitely unload here. That's unfortunate. We'll see what we get for each one. That's okay. Let's pull it on the backside here. It'll be easier if I unload off the backside, I think. And we'll get that little forklift out again and see what we get per pallet. Like I said, I think the our moonshine, I think that goes for around $9,000 a pallet. So it's kind of like where our baseline is for anything that's kind of decent. Well, kind of decent. I mean, extremely decent. So the flour, we got what, 6,000 per pallet? Oh, need to undo this one still. Just shy thereof. Come on. There we go. And droppy drop. Let's get this thing out of here. Come on. Excellent. All right, let's go take a pallet in there and we'll see how much we're going to get for this. Like I said, if we can get anywhere close to 7 or 8, that'd be fantastic. I don't even know if I don't know if I'll get that much even. That seems like a lot to me, but who knows? Whoa. Now, the bigger problem with all this is not the product we have to bring, but the pallets are a bit of a pain because, well, we're not really making pallets yet. We can get pallets, but we have to buy them, and that costs us some cash. I don't really like that part of this part of it. Now, the rest of it isn't a big deal. Water, of course, is nothing. Oh, look at those kegs disappear. Nice. Holy smokes. What? 13.5? There's 4 pallets here. I'm getting 13,000. Wow. I'm a little bit speechless. Guys, we're making so much money off this stuff. This is fantastic. All right. Oh, man, we definitely need to market this stuff more. This is fantastic. Brown water and micro-brew. I'm so in. I am so in. This is awesome. All right, there we go. Now, maybe someone could correct me, but I thought, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought we were getting about 9,000 to 10,000 for a pallet of from our distillery. I don't know. Someone else please correct me. Anyways, I am really impressed with this. This is fantastic. We're up to 268,000. Guys, we made over $100,000, $120,000 today by just picking up odds and ends, really. Like doing nothing. We made over 100 grand. That's some easy cash. I can't believe that. That's craziness. Okay, that's I don't know what to do with this still. I need to I really need to find more ways of making this faster now. So, like I said, pallets is really where I'm kind of lacking. I don't have a great way of getting pallets yet, and we're buying the pallets. So that might be something we could look into, is maybe taking over the pallet factory. But I don't know. That's a lot of extra work. Oh, we need those. There we go. Don't need that up. Let's close this. Yeah, I don't want to take care of that. It's just so much extra work, and I don't want to be involved in the pallet side of it. I want to just be in the end businesses, and I think we're involved in enough of them, but I don't know. We got a couple other ones I need to try. We're going to keep on buying stuff out. We're going to be the king of Hazzard County here soon enough. Taking over absolutely every business in the county. Oh, man, that's crazy. That is craziness, how much we just made from that. I think that's ridiculous, and I love it. Anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. We got some fertilizer to still do tomorrow, but we'll catch back into that later on. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm going to climb this hill and get going. But that'll do it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you next time. This is Klutch from Hazzard County. Over and out.